y equals x bracket x minus 1 bracket x plus 2 all over x plus 1 bracket squared. We've got a cubic on top and we've got a squared on the bottom. So we'll need to do some division here, won't we? I think that's the best thing to do. So on the top, well, let's expand this bracket then. We've got, when we expand this, I'll times it by x at the same time. We've got an x squared, so times everything by x, you get x cubed. Then we've got plus 2x minus x, which is a plus x, times that by another x, which is x squared. And then the last term will be minus 2, times by the x is minus 2x. Underneath, we've got x squared plus, expand this bracket, you get 2x's in the middle, don't you? And then a 1 at the end. So we better do some division, so let's divide x squared plus 2x plus 1 into x cubed plus x squared and minus 2x and see what we get. So let's move down the page and concentrate on this problem first. So what have we got here then? Let's have a look at this. Give ourselves a bit more room. So the dominant term is x squared here, and we're asking how many of those go into x cubed. It goes in x number of times. Multiply through x cubed plus 2x squared plus x. Take them away and see what's left. This cancels. X squared take 2x squared is minus x squared. Then we've got minus 2x take another x is minus 3x. Now we ask ourselves how many of the x squareds go into minus x squared, so it's minus 1, isn't it? So minus, now multiply through, minus 1 lot of this is minus 1x squared, minus 2x here, and then minus times a plus 1 is minus 1. Take them away and see what's left as a remainder. So this cancels. Minus 3x take away minus 2 is plus 2, so we get minus x. And then we've got nothing, take away minus 1 is plus 1. So that's what you seem to have. So that's good. So it goes in x minus 1 times with remainder minus x plus 1. So this goes into it x minus 1 times with remainder 1 minus x, isn't it? Plus 1 minus x, bracket, that's our remainder, over the denominator, x plus 1 squared. There we go. So we've got that then. Okay, so we've got this thing here. Now we're alright with this. Now we can look at more closely at this. So let's just get rid of what we've done underneath, just so we're not distracted by it. Okay. So x minus 1, as x gets large, positive or negative, this will diminish in value to negligible value in comparison to the x minus 1. So we've got an asymptote of the line, straight line, y equals x minus 1. So let's draw that in here and through the y-axis to the other side. The line goes straight through. So we've got that line, and that's the line x minus 1, so that value is minus 1 there. Now as x gets large, this will become large, negatively large, because this is minus, over positive, so that the fraction is minus. So you're taking away something from the x minus 1 line, so it's going to tend to these values here. When x is large negative, this becomes positive over something squared. So this is a positive fraction just above x minus 1. So it comes in from this direction, doesn't it? Now the other thing to say is where we see when y is 0, when x is 0, y is 0. When x equals 1, what value is this here, first of all? This value is 1, isn't it? So when x is 1, we also get a 0. And when x is minus 2, we also get a 0 there. So the curve's going to come through these points. It's going to be asymptotic when x equals minus 1, so let's mark that in as well. And let's draw an asymptote here. It's going to shoot off to infinity in a certain way either side of this line. So either side of this line then, on the negative side of minus 1, if we look at that, what will we have? We'll have a minus. That will be a minus, won't it? This will be a minus. Oh no, this will be a plus. Yeah, because we're adding 2. And this will be a plus, so we'll have a plus. So it looks like it's going to come from up here. shoot down. So that's what happens on that side of -1. On the other side of -1, this will be negative. This part here will be negative. This part will be positive. Oh, sorry, on the other side of -1, this second one will be positive, won't it? No, it won't. No, that's 1. When it's 1, that changes, so it's still negative. I'll get it right in a minute. So that was still negative, wasn't it? So negative, negative, positive makes it positive. So it looks like it's going to be up here again, for some reason, up there. So it's going to come down here, go through -2 and go down there. It's going to come down here, go through 0, and then go through 1, and it's going to end up going up here, isn't it? Now, any other characteristics that we can notice? I don't think there is anything too much happening here, is there? So let's try and sketch it then. It's going to come down here, go through -2 and then tend towards this value, this asymptote here. It's going to come down here, go through 0, and then go through 1. It's going to go under, go through 1, come along here, and then tend toward this line. So it looks like there's a minimum here. So let's have a look at the sketch, see if we've got our guesses right. So on the top, I'll put a bracket around it all. It's x minus 1 times x plus 2. That's on the top. Divided by what's underneath. So I need another bracket. And then divided by bracket for what's underneath, x plus 1 bracket squared. Let's have a look at that then. See if we're on the right track. Yeah, that's it there. That's very good. Let's go to 2, just to have a closer look and plot that. Yeah, we can see it goes underneath and then it will tend towards this asymptote. So it does do exactly what we thought. And we didn't have a lot of information to go on.